Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia, and in this video I will show you how I started my new sketchbook. So usually I only keep one sketchbook at a time, so I start one, finish it, and I start the next one. I've been using the Hahnemühle DNS sketchbook for a while now. I think I've finished 5 or 6 of them. They are meant for dry mediums, but I found a way to make it work for mixed media as well. I know it's not perfect, but it's good enough for a sketchbook. It's just a sketchbook. I don't need fancy paper just for putting my ideas down and stuff like that. But anyways, in the past couple of months, I've noticed that I've been using watercolors more than every other medium. And so I thought it would be a good idea to buy another sketchbook so I can improve more on watercolors on proper paper that it's meant for watercolors. The idea of working just one sketchbook might be good, but it's also very limiting. So there's tons of sketchbooks. Why limiting yourself, you know? So it's impossible to find one perfect sketchbook that it's perfect for all mediums anyway. So you might just use 2, 3 at a time. So there's nothing wrong with that either. Right before I went on vacation, I went to the art store and I looked around what sketchbooks they have and took the Hahnemühle watercolor sketchbook, not the 100% cotton one, just the regular one. And I really liked the paper. And I also took it in a landscape format. Usually I use an A5 sketchbook in portrait format, but I wanted to try something else since I planned on doing some landscape paintings while on vacation. I thought it might be a good idea. When I arrived in Sicily, I took a picture of the view outside the airport, and I decided to use this one for the first page of my sketchbook. Usually I don't put too much effort into the first page of the sketchbook. In some sketchbooks I did, in some not. This time I just wanted to, I saw the picture, I liked it, and I wanted to paint it. I didn't have a theme in particular for the sketchbook, so I bought it for watercolor practice. But after I finished the first painting, I thought I might use the whole thing just for Sicily related paintings. I don't think I will be able to finish the whole sketchbook while I'm in Sicily, so I will make sure to take enough pictures while I'm here so I can finish it when I'm back in Germany. I don't want to rush through the whole sketchbook. I really want to take my time with every painting to learn landscape paintings, which has never been my cup of tea. I don't want to rush through the sketchbook just to finish it in a month or so. I just take my time with it. So in this sketchbook, I want to practice watercolor painting in itself and get better. I want to learn how to paint landscapes, and I also want to get better at learning how to mix colors the proper way. So for this painting, I took the picture and I put it in Procreate and selected the colors with the color picking tool to make sure I mix the right colors, because what you think you see isn't always what colors are actually there. So sometimes you might think those trees look green, and the brain knows it's supposed to be green, but in the end, if you take a picture and select the colors with the color picking tool, you might find that those greens are really yellowish browns or oranges. So it's a good way to really learn how to observe colors. And so I will use this method in Procreate to make the color mixing a bit more easier. So I tried to keep the first page a bit more simple, since the paper is glued on the cover and I didn't want it to somehow get ruined by the amount of water I used. I used a decent amount of layers, and it held up pretty good, and it didn't get damaged. I was a bit too scared, but the sketchbook is very good. In the end, it worked out better than I thought it would. The footage might be a bit dark here and there because I finished the paintings late at night, so when I came back home, when you're on vacation, making time for art, especially when you do full paintings, can be a bit tricky, but I managed to do it. I also took my other sketchbook with me just for regular drawings and practice, and just some other ideas I had, which I didn't want to do here. But I mostly wanted to focus on this particular sketchbook with my Sicily paintings. Since I was there, I wanted to use the time to focus more on this. For the second page, I used a picture I took from the car while on the way to our rented house. The landscape was very detailed, so I simplified it quite a bit, which I think is key for landscape. And when it's this small, you can put a whole ton of details into one little painting. A couple of years back, I would have never tried to paint something like this because I would get overwhelmed by the amount of detail there's in this picture. So with time, I learned how to simplify things and be more confident. And also, as an artist, you can take the most interesting parts of a scene and just do an overall good-looking composition. So it's not about painting every leaf or every branch that is on the picture exactly the same. So just remember to keep it loose and simplify things. So for the rest of the video, I'll leave you with some relaxing music, and I'll catch you at the end of the video. So I'm pretty happy with how these 2 pages turned out. I had a lot of fun with them, and I hope you had a lot of fun watching. So stay tuned for the next videos. I have a lot of Sicily related videos coming up, and if you like my videos, please like and subscribe to this channel, and see you next video. Bye!